Hello everyone, this is Fractured Wolf here. Today, I actually re-encountered that same person prior. What's his name? Right here. It's 1K1. He's also on X. This is his account. Like here, right here. This guy, he has a Twitch. And he posts some nasty stuff. He also only posts about Fortnite. He has 676 followers on Twitch. Not gonna lie, I'm sure a lot of people do better than that. This was the second encounter I had with the guy. It was around here. Or maybe not exactly here. Hold on. It's somewhere else. Let's see. So if we go back to YouTube, go to Studio, and look at his video here, you will see what I mean. In here, let me fix my display.
10,000.
From
the skull, yeah.
It's not filters.
No, that's
properties.
from the skull if it's never been used.
Oh.
Alright, there we go.
I think that Chest
No.
of Legends sells for 20.
He made a pretty nasty comment somewhere in one of these videos saying, well, he was defending a nasty comment somebody made. I actually did have their user, but I'd have to go back on the video to check, but since we're here, we can do that. It's in one of these videos.
No, they shoot at the island. They can shoot at us, but they shoot at the island at first.
Okay, maybe it's not that one then. It's in one of these videos, I know that much.
Obviously, I got more common sense than you.
Acting like this, bro.
Bro, you're a minor. You still live with your parents, bud. Like, good for you.
Like, keep in mind, this is real stuff. Being a minor, you don't have all of your rights, but you have some of your rights. For an example, I'm pretty sure you're not legally allowed to, like, carry a gun. You're not legally allowed to have, like, any intimate interactions with, like, people older than you. Like, say they're, like, what? 18 and above, but you're like 14 or like 18 and lower, whatever. That's the kind of shit that you can't do. But you can just barely hear it here. Like, you'll hear in this sentence saying he will do not a thing about it or whatever. Let's keep in mind, I already have the people's like ID for Xbox, so I can easily report them for this. But this was a video I posted on my professional account, so if you're seeing this, yes, this is my professional account. But back to topic. This is what was said.
So, I have my rights. I have my rights. I have my rights. You know what? No. You know what? Repeat this. Repeat this to me. You know what? I'm going to put this up to my ear really close. Repeat this. Where's your rights, buddy? If you're still registered as a minor in the court of law? Please, tell me, where are your rights? Why haven't you moved out? Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? Oh, man, I have your ID. Actually, what time it is? Oh, man. You can just barely hear him in the background, and I actually have a downloaded video of this right here. So listen to this. If you're still registered as a minor in the court of law, please, tell me, where are your rights? Why haven't you moved out? Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? You can hear him say, you're gonna do nothing about it, right? And the other guy in there, it's 1K1. Right here, he's defending that statement. While yes, he would be the victim in this,
but he's defending the statement. Does that not make him an accessory? Like, here, let's ask ChatGPT really quick and search this up. Okay, so while that's true, I might have spelled therefore wrong, but this is a hypothetical question. This is not something that should be allowed. Okay, so let me ask the internet this. Okay, so okay, so there's like, you know, issue number one. Right here. Statutory rape refers to a sexual assault where someone has sex or sexual contact with a person who's under the legal age of consent. It means that an adult commits a crime by having sex with a minor, even if the minor says they agree to it. Now, what happens if it's both? You know, what happens if it's just a statement? I'm gonna get a different tab for this so that way this actually makes more sense. All right. So obviously, you know, it makes them like public liability for making those statements, right? I don't know how to spell that, deadass. Okay, associate. Alright. Alright, so obviously this is a thing, so we're gonna edit a video if we can, right? So let's go over to a video editing platform for an example. Soundtrap is known for allowing edits to be made with whatever it's called. You know, MP3 files. We're gonna go into Studio and edit this. Alright, we're here. Now I have the file right here. Untitled Project MP3. I also have the original video.
If you're still registered as a minor in the court of law, please tell me, where are your rights? Why haven't you moved out? Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
So if I go back here, I can obviously clip this out, right? So split region, delete this part. It's right here.
ID. Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? Oh man, I have your ID. That is something to be listed. I could easily call the cops on that now. Lovely. Nah, you can shut up now because your buddy decided to speak up and say he's gonna come over and rape me. Nah, I can call the cops. What's your
Because he's a minor and he has no rights.
Okay.
How that makes sense.
What are you talking about? You can still be registered as a freaking child predator at a young
If
age.
he has no rights because he is a minor, what's stopping me from raping him?
And then he's making comments like that, obviously. Now keep in mind I have the original video, so if I go back to YouTube, if I can find it. Now, let's go to the studio. You'll see where he said this, right? I'm assuming this is in the last edit here.
You know what? No. You know what? Repeat this. You're right there. You're.
Do nothing about it because you have
I could say he's
because he's a minor and he has
gonna
no rights.
say.
No rights.
He's gonna come over. What do you think everyone else is gonna feel? Child predator early, then yeah, have fun with that.
What will happen?
You all are just lost. I don't know where this went from the game to child molestation. Like, you all are broken in the head. And the fact that your buddy, your guy just brought it up on his own, on video.
I'm only laughing because the stupidity of the situation. It's not right to say that. It will never be right to make statements like that. It won't ever be right for the victim. I'm just going to say this blatantly and straight up. It's not going to be right for the victim to ever say that they'd allow it in spite of any law or in spite of any, like, contradictory statements out there. No. That is disgusting behavior. Even if the victim allows it, that's also disgusting behavior on their behalf. Not to mention they're both minors. So let's go back to this part where I can get their ID.
It's your own fault,
No rights.
bro. You need to go. Tell me that you would go and.
Okay, so one of them is like the canyon.
Do that kind of interact. Report you for that too.
Someone has autism.
I said.
What the fuck are you?
They're in here too, though. So here, let me see if I can find that. So here's the canyon, right? I also have him blocked. I'm going to unblock him temporarily. So this is him right here, the guy that made this statement. So we're going to take a picture of that as reference, actually. Alright, now let's go ahead and do something really quick. So we have who made the statement now, right? Now, even if the other guy can't be affected by this, I'm still going to be going after the Canyon for making this kind of statement because that's overall disgusting. No statement like that should be made. So let's go to the audio editing.
Why aren't you on your
So let's try to make this to where we can actually hear what the guy said, right?
own? Actually, what time it is? Actually, why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Alright. So here's where the statement was made, right? But we're going to try to edit that so that way you can hear it better.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? Oh man, I have your ID. That is something to be listed. I could easily call. Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is? Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Okay, so there should be a way for me to get this, right? There's a bunch of, like, things I can use.
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why are you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you have.
Why aren't you on your own? Actually, what time it is?
Do nothing about it because you
Okay, so that's where he made the statement, but we're going to continue watching the video for further evidence.
Where's your rights, buddy? Rights.
about it because you have.
Oh man, I have your.
Keep in mind, I said this already. This is not something that's okay. So, let's go and review what all he said, and you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, I know, I was very loud, and I gotta figure out OBS still for this, but the statement was made. You can hear him, like, mid-statement and kind of decipher what he said. You know what I'm saying? But he also made these statements later on in this video, so you can also use that as reference.
ID. That is something to be listed. I could easily. Nah, you're in age. That makes you like dumber. You think you're going to exploit? You think you're going to you like dumber? You think you're going to exploit? You think you're gonna
You can hear that he's going to do that too.
come
right?
over here and exploit somebody? I mean nothing,
What's
but
stopping me? What's stopping me?
what's stopping you? Freedom of speech, freedom of will. Freedom of speech, free will. What do you think everyone else is gonna feel when they see this?
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
All right.
If I have no rights, then what's stopping him from raping me? Tell me.
I mean nothing, but unless he wants to be put on the registry for a child predator early, then yeah, have fun with that.
If I have no rights,
You are just lost. How did that? I just brought it up.
satirical.
You get put on a child predator list, like you are
My
ex.
rights and I rape him. What happens to me?
It's satirical.
You get put on a child predator list, like you are actually broken in the head.
Why? Why do I get in trouble?
Why do you
do I
get?
rights here.
If you have no rights, you have no capability to speak for yourself, which means you're a minor, which also means you need your parent or legal guardian to
Only in
save
the
you.
age of consent. You're only thinking in age of consent, you
If I
fucking
have
creep.
no rights,
That's not me thinking of age of consent. That's overall. If you go over there and you touch your buddy, you're still going to get caught up.
Able to consent until he is 18.
He's not
Because if
18
I
though.
had-
He's not
He is
18 though.
He cannot
Okay,
consent.
you know what? No,
So if I
Kanyen.
He cannot consent. We can agree. He, as a 17-year-old, cannot consent.
Okay, hey Kanyen. How old are you then?
18.
Okay, so you're telling me that you would go and do that kind of interaction with a minor right now? You still said that, which doesn't make it right. That still adds to my list to report you.
What will happen to me? If
You'll
he
still be
pulls
put
the
on a
police
child
and I get
predator
raped,
list?
What will happen to me?
You'll still be put on a child predator list, and you'll
Okay,
probably
why?
be on a watch list.
Why? Why will I be arrested and put on a list?
Because that was an action you did as,
Because
you know,
I
on your own.
violated the rights of another human.
Yeah.
That is why.
Oh my
That
God.
makes you. That was your choice. Your rights are overall that you don't go to other people's houses and exploit other people
wait,
because
so you're
that's
saying-
inhumane.
okay,
You're
so you're
dumb.
saying- yes,
You
you're
yourself,
saying-
even though that you're 18,
I'm
if you
dumb,
are
you
seen
prove
as a
it.
liability,
I made you
what are you
prove it, and
talking
I'm
about?
wrong,
I
yet
need
I'm
to
stupid.
someone wearing a fucking bag.
But he can't consent because he's
That is so
17.
sad.
Like, what are you
So
talking
if
about?
I rape him, and what happens? I get arrested because
Yeah.
I violated the human rights of
You're
another
also
person.
seen as a public liability, so I don't think they're gonna
Yes,
let you
yes,
free
but
from the child
why?
predator list
Because
anytime
everyone
soon. Good luck trying to get a
recognizes-
girlfriend with
Everyone
that title.
recognizes that I have violated the rights of another human, which
Wait,
is why
wait,
I'm
So
made
what's
a
your
public
point?
liability.
What makes
So
you any
he,
better in
as
this
a
argument?
minor, has rights.
Let me speak.
What makes you any
He,
better?
as a 17-year-old, has rights.
Not all of them. He can't leave his
Not
parents'
all of them
house
have
without
rights.
his
Oh my
will.
fucking
Holy
god.
fuck, bro.
If he leaves his parents' house without consent, then he's probably listed as a missing person. Most
You
of
can
all.
leave your
It's
parents'
still
house
his-
with their consent. Yes,
What are you
bro,
talking
whoa,
about?
Why does, bro, you haven't left your parents' house and you're allowed to. So why does it matter if I haven't? I'm not allowed to.
There is
I
no
have
word
my
stopping
rights.
you
I
from going
can
outside.
leave. I
Yes,
can
but
leave
you're
whenever I
choosing
want.
not to. This
Hey!
is sadder. I can't. So why bring up that I'm still here when I can't leave? You can leave. You are there. What is your argument?
What is your argument? You're no better
Oh my
than me.
fucking God.
I have all my
Dude,
rights.
you are so dense.
Bro, compare having your rights to not having your rights as a minor. Like, obviously, as a minor, like, you can leave your house, but, like, obviously, it's not gonna look right. Right? Like, say you left your house to do something, that's normal. Like, you can go out and to the store or whatever, but, like, going out also means like staying out for extended periods of time without anyone knowing about your whereabouts for like we'll say well over like 20 hours is kind of like weird because I'm just going to say you could stay at a friend's house for a week and then they could never hear from you, right? Like your parents could not hear from you again. But here's the thing, I can leave my house whenever I want. Right, but I choose not to because I'd like to do something online for a change instead of like, you know, being out there in the world. And there are reasons for that I'm not going to get into, but like obviously I can leave. By choice, I don't. But for an unknown reason, the Kanyan thought that he had like an excuse for that, right? And then same for It's 1K1 making statements like that. So I'm just going to leak this now. Because free will. This is his Twitch right here. And he's defending like someone making like child predator statements. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, all he does is post about Fortnite. Yeah, all he does is post about Fortnite. It's like, I don't get people that make comments like that because it's overall disgusting. I am going to be taking action against that. I'm going to report the person. I'm probably going to have both their accounts, you know, penalized. And I'm also going to, you know, be going after the Kanyen for that big time. Because if there's a way I can get any information on him, that's going to be his fault, you know. Because I just had to search this up. Like, look. So, I can overall get someone's IP address, right? Because it states that someone's IP address is not inherently illegal, but the legality, or legality, I think is what that says, depends on how it is used and the methods employed to obtain it. Now, first of all, I have to be straight here about that. How I got it was through this. I didn't get his IP, but I can get it this way. Now, let's be clear. I already have video evidence of him making these statements, so I'm going to post the video tonight, and I'll get back to you guys by tomorrow about it. I will have also posted something before this, so you'll get to see that as well. But never make statements like that. It's disgusting. It makes you as a person weird. Never are you going to be, I'm just going to say this, in my eyes personally, never are you going to be registered a victim for allowing somebody to do these things to you on purpose, because you're not going to get sympathy or any kind of remorse from somebody else if you're going to let this kind of stuff happen to you. And secondly, it's like overall gross, okay? Like, its Canyon is, or the Canyon is like 18, the other guy's 17. Like, the legal age of consent might be 16, but legally, you still live under your own parents' house and they still have the authority over you. So it's like, bro, that's just disgusting. No. So, here's this. Okay, that's kind of dumb. We'll do it again then. Okay, I'm not gonna put that. That's a lie. It hasn't. Alright. Okay, well that's not working. Anyway, I'll post this video tomorrow so you guys can see that. Anyway. I'll post this video tonight, but I'll be making another video of my work on that tomorrow. So you all can watch this It's 1K1 and his child predator friend get reported for that. And no, I'm not going to take back what I said because you don't make statements like that. That's overall disgusting. So, I will see you all in the next video. Later.